What's up, everybody? Welcome back to a couple of hot guys talking about Hawkeye.
I totally forgot that you called this until you started to say it.
Today we're talking about Hawkeye Episode 3, Echoes. I wonder why it's called that.
I don't know.
It's weird. They just have this new girl, and every time she talks, everything like repeats like 12 times.
I don't think I would enjoy that quite as much.
Hey, it could be a cool superpower if you just, you annoy people to death because you just keep talking.
Yeah, I suppose.
But so today on my notes, I'm doing a little differently. If this sucks, we'll just obviously go back to normal next week. So I'm going by each character. So we got Kate, Clint/Hawkeye, Jack, Tracksuit Gang, and Echo. I had Mom on the list too, but Mom did jack shit this episode, so she got scrapped.
Oh, was she even in it?
At least the flashback, but I don't think otherwise.
Yeah.
So we're starting with Kate. She can't get out of the handcuffs until Hawkeye gets that fucking cool little slow-mo shot at her. I like that.
He scraped the guy's ear.
Oh, yeah. Well, Hawkeye doesn't kill people.
Really? I mean, because he hit a couple guys with some arrows that were...
I don't know. I never saw proof that they were dead.
What about when he's dressed up as Ronin?
That's a different person, okay? That's Ronin killing them. That's why he said Black Widow killed Ronin, and he didn't.
Okay.
The USB arrow, there was a lot of trick arrow shit in this one that I really enjoyed.
It was kind of cool.
Like, you got the USB arrow, she's like, you don't want to see what this does! Ding! It just hits the guy. So in the car chase, we got the trick arrows. We got the weird little, what was it? They Play-Doh or something they called it when it went on the guy's window?
Oh, yeah.
It was weird, goopy purple shit that got all over. So you got that. You got the plunger arrow, which she kind of joked around a bit, but then it saved them in the end of the day.
Yeah, and it made sense.
Yeah, I did like. I like. And then there was one more. Oh, maybe it's just when they blew up the car. Was that a trick arrow?
Oh,
yeah, I guess kind of because she shot it and then he followed up and did it.
Well, yeah, because didn't she comment like, there's one more dangerous than this, or four more dangerous?
Oh, yeah, because there was the acid arrows, too.
Which, it's pretty cool that he just meets a girl who's just as good a shot as he is.
Well, he didn't just meet her. She kind of went out of her way to end up, all fucking things to do, of course, Hawkeye's going to, she tried her best. She practically went outside of his house with a boombox. He's playing music and was like, hey, Hawkeye, come hang out with me.
That's true. But if Stephen Amell would have showed up.
Oh, I would have loved that. That would have been a better show. Mm-hmm. Just Marvel just goes, you know what? You guys don't even care. Like, we're just going to do Green Arrow. So then more with Kate. She tried to make Hawkeye a better costume, and he was like, "No, I don't really want that."
Yeah, that was.
But I think by the end of the day, he will get a new costume in this show, and she will be part of making it. Because he looked a little like, oh, maybe when she's like, what if it's black and it just has like a little bit of stuff on it?
Like he was going for it at the end a little bit.
Yeah, but then they got a little distracted, and then they finally named the dog Pete's dog after him in the comics. So moving on over to Hawkeye/Clint. A Black Widow killed Ronin, apparently.
I mean, that's
and by killing him, that one Hawkeye scene that we always see, she showed up at the ends of that, and then she's like, "Hey, it's Endgame, we need you," and he goes, "I'm done being Ronin. I'm gonna time travel and find my kid's mitten, and then I'm gonna fight Thanos."
It's very Obi-Wan Kenobi from a different point of view.
Yeah. From a different point of view, Black Widow did do that.
Yeah.
Echo kicked him in the fucking head. That was a hard kick.
Yeah.
When she took out his hearing aid and then she fucking stomps on it.
Yeah, she's pretty badass.
Yeah, I liked it. I'm really interested in her show. It's kind of out of nowhere, I feel like she's getting a show, but I'm interested in it.
Yeah. I didn't even realize she was getting a show until you told me.
Oh, so you don't listen to Kevin Feige when he talks?
No.
He talks and...
I don't have to.
You do the opposite of Hawkeye. You take out the earplugs and you're like,
they're not earplugs.
I'll just sit here. Oh, I guess if he had earplugs, he wouldn't. He has a hearing aid.
Right.
But the car chase part was pretty cool.
It was really cool.
They already released that. We just saw a majority of that online, but it was still
no one's going to understand this reference.
Oh, cool. So then why don't you just...
I'm going to real quick. Did you think of Mom when they ran through the Christmas trees?
Okay, you know what's really funny about that?
You did.
I totally did. Oh, and this is. I think this was the start of it because this is right after his hearing aid is all jacked up, but he's repeating everything Kate says, like a minute after she says it.
Yeah.
Like she's already moved on, and he's like, "Hey, I think we should walk the dog."
Yeah.
He's saying it so loud too, and he's just cooped up inside. I think we should walk the dog. And then actually in the car chase, I guess it started in the car chase because he's like, "I can't hear you."
Yeah.
She's like, "Hey, I think it would be better if I was on the other side." And then she shoots an arrow or something. And then he's like, "Hey, it'd be better if you're on the other side." And she's like, "Oh, we're communicating."
Yeah, that was really good. They're actually a really good team.
Yeah, I really like that. I like their chemistry. That's the more I see her, I'm like, I really want to see her with like Spider-Man and like other people because I think that'd be really fun.
She was on Jimmy Fallon.
Oh, when he's like, Spider-Man would be cool, and she's like, yeah, that would be cool.
Yeah.
And then then the episode gets really sad with Hawkeye and his son. He's talking on the phone, and she's got to write all the messages for him, and the son's like, just be home for Christmas, and he's like, I'll try.
Yeah.
And then he just kind of gets down, and then the kid just stops talking, and you're like, oh, man, this was a fun episode. And then you guys got really sad.
Well, yeah, I mean, a little perspective, I guess.
Yeah.
It made her think about it, though. It's not just about her.
A little bit. Okay, yeah, because he kind of talk with her, too, like, hey, this business you want to get into. Not everybody's just Captain America having a good time. By the end of the day, you get your last dance. The 3 people that have gotten their last dance. Channing Tatum, Captain America, and Michael Jordan.
Oh, wow.
You know, because he had that.
Yeah, I guess.
He had that show called The Last Dance. So for Jack, the only thing he did this whole episode was apparently he was hiding out at that house, waiting for someone to break in so he could pull a sword on him.
I know this is extremely obvious, but God, that reminded me of Better Call Saul.
It was almost the same exact ending, and then it's Nacho that opens the door and puts a gun to his head. It was kind of like the same thing, but it was with Hawkeye and a sword.
Oh, yeah.
Did I say Nacho?
Yeah, you said that.
With Tuco. But I'm excited. I mean, obviously, I don't think he's going to kill Hawkeye. Oh, that'd be pretty mean. He just gets beheaded next episode.
Yeah, it'd be pretty rough.
We got the tracksuit gang. The guy bought Imagine Dragons tickets and is all...
Okay, you mentioned Barry. You mentioned Barry last week.
I showed Taylor to them, too. She agreed. They are 100% a ripoff of Barry.
I can't get that out of my head.
Just stand up there and shoot him. Okay?
Fuck you!
Believe in yourself.
I just got shot!
Well, I got shot too, remember? Barry shot me, like, precisely in the same arm. Oh. Same spot. Wow, he's so good.
I mean, unless these guys are exactly like this in the comics, I don't know. I haven't read any tracksuit mafia gang, whatever they are. But
me either. Yeah,
they seems like a ripoff of that. Lastly, we got Echo. We got a little. I got excited because it opened with her backstory.
Oh,
and I was like, getting a flashback. And I was like, oh my God, there's been so many rumors Vincent D'Onofrio is going to be in the show. He's even teased it. Oh, he's got to show up here in the opening. And then they had I think it was a Kitchida from Westworld as her dad. Yeah. And then they just kill him off. And I was like, oh, great. Fucking just get rid of him.
I figured you'd like that.
I was excited. And then he's just dead. But then I was like, oh, he's dead. Who's going to adopt her? And then they moved on. I think they are teasing up that she is going to be adopted or at least be involved with Kingpin. And we're going to get him in the universe. Because there's been so many teases. I mean, all the Spider-Man shit, too. And it seems like they're crossing over all their universes, kind of.
Oh, for sure.
That they can.
Yeah. Well, I mean, you think we should go see Spider-Man?
I mean, I already bought the tickets, so you don't have to go. I did grab the tickets.
Well, how would you get there?
Opening day. Well, Taylor and Victoria are going, so I'm sure they can drive me. Yeah, you ain't the only guy in this town with a car, don't you know?
What the fuck did you just say?
That was kind of like it's like an accent, but I also had a stroke a little bit. Yeah. In the same month, we'll see Hawkeye, we'll see Spider-Man, and we'll start Boba Fett.
It's a good month.
Pretty good month for Disney.
Not bad for Santa Claus either.
Nah, actually, it is pretty bad for Santa Claus. There's a Santa shortage. I don't know if you saw. So thanks for being insensitive to Santa Claus.
Fuck Santa Claus.
What do you want to do?
Fuck Santa Claus?
I bet so, you little fucking freak. But that's it for me. Is there anything else that you liked in the episode that you wanted to point out?
I mean, you pretty much covered it all. I said I really enjoyed their chemistry. And I did like all the different arrows. That was really cool.
Yeah, they need more arrows you can bring into the show, the better. Because I mean, they're just pull that Hawkeye taffy of doing weird shit like that.
What was the point of the acid arrows? I mean, I know they got.
That confused the fuck out of me too. He's like, take out the street signs, and then she did that, and then they just drove away, and then the tracksuit guys just followed them.
I did like the fact that he didn't want to take the Challenger because he didn't want to wreck it,
and then it got wrecked anyways.
Yeah.
And he was even like, got wrecked anyways.
Challenger gets totaled anyway.
I was bummed out when it ended too. Cause I was like, this is they're gonna get information. What are they gonna get here? And then sword guy pops up, and I'm like, it's over. What?
I kept waiting for the mom to show up, man, for her to go, we're partners, and him to go, what? Partners? But like, cause that's in the preview. When they're sitting down in front of the mom.
Oh, look at you finding spoilers and trailers. Huh? I like it.
Well, I mean, I said it like 100 fucking times, but so that's what I was waiting for. So then when he sticks the blade out, I was like, this is how they get caught. And then it ended. I was like, motherfucker.
Yeah. But all right, so thanks for watching, everybody. Please like, subscribe, comment down below if you think Kingpin's coming or any other characters you think might be showing up. We still have to get Yelena from fucking Black Widow if her ass is ever going to show up in this.
Yeah.
I know she's supposed to, but I mean, come on.
Last episode.
Probably. But yeah, thanks for watching, and we'll see you guys next week for episode 4. I don't know the title.
It's probably called Yelena.
It's probably called Kingpin's here, you little bitch.
Wow.